Greetings in the precious name of the Lord. I am Dr. Joe Fierce, and I'm here with another episode on who will go when the trumpet blows. And I got a question I want to ask you. What if being a believer and being a ready believer mean two different things? Imagine that when the rapture takes place, there are a church full of people. Many of them are all regular churchgoers. Some of them are in the choir. Some of them are ushers. Some of them are ministers. Some of them are playing the pianos. And the rapture occurs in that very moment. And only 30% of the people in that church are raptured up. This may be the scene one day, because people have been taught certain things, to believe certain ways, because they are not properly exegeting the scripture. They're eisegeting the scripture. I talked about that in my last episode, in part 1 and part 2 of my last episode. It's going to shock people. It's going to cut them to the heart. It's a very sobering thing to think that there are going to be some believers that actually don't go when Christ comes. Could it be because they're not ready? I know we automatically associate believing with being ready. But just because you say you are a believer, does that make you ready? If you remember the last video, I talked about certain criterions, what ready looks like. What it looks like is someone that is watchful, someone that is faithful, someone that is engaged. But it goes deeper than that. It can't be a thing of checking the box. So it goes deeper than just the stuff we do, because God looks at the heart. He always does. We look at people's actions and we judge them by their actions. God judged the actions of our heart. And Jesus continuously warned people to be ready. Be ready. And like I said in the last episode, James says faith without works is dead. So if you are a believer, you're going to have some works. The works do not save you. It is a gift of God. Salvation is a gift of God. It's just a gift of God. It's nothing you can do. Your works does nothing to make you saved. Nothing of your strength. It's all God. However, when it comes to the rapture, is Jesus requiring something quite different? Does he want us to be found faithful? That's what we gotta find out. Because just because you missed the rapture, does that say you're lost? No. I know there was a teaching years ago when I was a kid. They taught if you missed the rapture, you're gonna be lost. That wasn't true. I knew it as a kid it was wrong. But I was nobody like I am today, nobody. But I knew it was wrong by the Spirit of God. So Jesus said, if your minds, we talked about this in the last video, you're going to bear fruit. Some 30, some 60, and some 100-fold. So there's something to think about. So what I want to do is a deep dive into this question that's haunted people and it still is out there. And really the big debate about it has to do with Calvinism and Arminianism. People choose one or the other, pretty much. The mainstream Christianity. And some people believe that you're good to go. Other people believe you're not good to go if you choose not to stay so. It's that simple. And I think this is why a lot of people are going to be shocked at the time of the rapture. It's because of beliefs that they've been taught. Because for me, as I said in my last video, I was confused because I was afraid of being left behind if Jesus were to have come during the times I thought he was going to come. Because I felt that, man, if I was doing something wrong that day, I'd be left behind. But then I realized it wasn't about sin. And I'm going to talk to that in a minute again, because I want to make sure we methodically walk through all of these different sessions. So the rapture is not merely about someone being a believer, but it could be, and it seems to be, about being a ready believer. And I said just a moment ago, the heart of the matter. God looks at the heart. So what does it mean to be a ready believer? It means that you're going to be prepared for the rapture. And you're going to have those criterions. You're going to have works, and you're going to have fruit. That's just it's just a part of it. It doesn't save you. You're not saved because of it, but because of who is in you. You're going to do these things. It's going to be a natural thing you're going to do. It's the thing that's going to let you know in your own mind that, man, why am I compelled to just do this way? Why am I compelled not to live in this sinful way? Why am I compelled to love everybody? Doesn't care what color their skin is. That's the sign that the Spirit of God is moving in you and working in you and causing you to do the things that you do. My bishop used to always say, it's an inside job. And the inside job is going to manifest in how you live. It's just going to happen. The inside job is going to make you be ready if you are an authentic believer. I want to read some scriptures to you that will show you in detail some things, because you don't have to be worried about missing the rapture if you are a believer and you're ready. It's very clear. You don't have to be worried about, well, what if I'm sinning in that moment that Jesus comes? What if I'm having a bad week? What if I'm having a bad month? A bad month doesn't equate to being out of fellowship with God, because it's a heart matter. Remember, being ready is a ready heart. I'm often reminded of Lot's wife. Lot and his family all could have made it to the other side. But Lot's wife all of them was told not to look back when they start walking away. But Lot's wife turned around, and when she did, she was turned to a pillar of salt. Why was she turned to a pillar of salt? Maybe it was her heart. Her heart was still in that place. It was something in that place. The lust of the eye, the pride of life, the lust of the flesh. Something pulled her back. Something kept her heart from going to safety, and she looked back. So likewise, is Christ going to automatically just rapture you up while you are away from him, intentionally away from him, and you're practicing certain sins? You're living as a fornicator. You're living as an adulterator. You're living as a homosexual. And you are with it 100%, but you believe you're okay. There's a lot of people right now proclaiming that I am okay. God knows I love him. They're proclaiming this right now. And they're believers. I don't want to use any name, but we got certain news broadcasters say that they are Christian, but they're living a sordid lifestyle. I can't judge their heart. Only God knows the heart. But are you ready, if you have distanced yourself from God, to follow your own heart and to do things your way?